floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
Hey folks, welcome back to Rugby Ascent. This is Chris live in central Pennsylvania. Bulls, Sharks from Loftus-Versfeld. People piling in the stadium still as we get ready to start this game. I have to tell you, what a rush to get back here and get this game to you. My printer out of toner, knew that, so I had to go run downstairs, get the toner, the spare toner I have, and then out of toner, paper jam, didn't see that, then got the paper jam cleaned out, then there's no paper in it, so 3 different problems, got it reset, rebooted my computer, reset the printer, and then now it's feeding 2 sheets at a time. Ugh. Anyway, what a mess. I'll have to clean up when this is done. All right, let's go ahead and get us started here, and just, oh my, I got to set up the scoreboard here, because we just finished the last game, I haven't had a chance to do that yet. All right, so the Bulls taking on the Sharks at Loftus. Lions looking pretty good, folks. Looking like the toast of the Currie Cup at the moment. But Province looking pretty sad. So who are they talking to? Talking J.P. Peterson before the game here. All right, see how the Sharks perform today. Will they be the Guppies or will they be the Sharks? Right, so we'll get the score up there. We're ready to go. Sharks and Bulls. Okay, for the Bulls, Bota Chamberlain starts at fullback. Ifiwe Denyante on the right wing. Steben Hans. Chris Smith in the center. Stavino Jakob is on that left wing. Jaco van der Walt is the fly half. Zach Berger at scrum half. Jeandre Rudolph up from the Cheetahs. Once again back with the Bulls, who he played with many, many years ago. In the number 8 jersey. Junior Pokomala wearing 7. Namachaba is the captain wearing the 6 up from the Stormers. Marvin Ori, another Stormer, and Sintu Manjesi are the locks. In the front row, it's Francois Klopper, Joan Elsa, and Dylan Smith. Off the bench for the Bulls, it's Esetu Mnambelele, Rohan Swart, Jean Erasmus, Dylan DeLue, J.J. Thrawn, Stephen Nell, P.A. van Niekerk, and Cornel Smithhuizen. Strange names there. All right. For the Sharks, Hakeem Kunene in the fullback position, Pico Sobale on the right wing, Bester and Yanku Purchase in the center. Yaku Williams is the left winger. Jean Smith at the fly half position. Bradley Davids gets a start at scrum half. Brilliant performance last week. Nick Hatton is the captain. Giannis Potgieter, Tino Malvaseri, Dylan Slabbert, Corne Rawl. In the front row, it's Lee Marvin Mazabuko, Bryce Calvert, and Patu Ganyane. Off the bench, we've got Jacques Marais, Simfifwe Nkobisi, Dion Hines, Gideon Kogelenberg, Matt Romeo, Sianu Everson, Vusi Moyo, and Albi Bester. I didn't hear that super chat come up again. What's up with that? That's the second time that's happened today. Thank you for the 70, Rand Verna. For some reason, that's not showing up the alert box. Let me turn it off. Alert box, what I got here? General, okay. Should be working. All right, so off the bench, Jacques Murray, Sifiwe Nkobisi, Dylan Hines. Already read those, okay. Sean Miller's the official. Assistant referees are Dylan November and Lutu Matomela. There it is. Now I hear it. There it is. Thank you so much for that, Corey. 14 Rand. Okay. Ooh, there's your pretty lady. Kids look kind of bored. They got Bulls ink all over their cheek, and they look bored to death. Little girl's like... All right, so Marius Fundevalt is the TMO. Sean Muller doing the coin flip before the game. Who got it? So the Bulls want to kick off. All right, Bulls will kick off, start the game. 70 Rand for Werner and 14 from Corey. Thank you for the super chats. Nobody seems to know the answer to my question in the previous thread. I was asking the Lions and Bulls too. Same. It's the same clubs, Dolph Ziegler. I know the answer to your question. I just never saw your question. It is. It's the same clubs, same ownership, but they're playing different players. There are some of the same players. Obviously, Zach Berger plays and starts off for the Sharks. We've got mostly backup players. I don't really see anybody here that starts except for Hakeem Kunene on occasion. But for the Bulls, they've got for URC, they've got Marvin Ori plays for URC, Zach Berger plays for URC, Jaco van der Walt, Bote Chamberlain, Dinyante, all played for the, as well as occasionally Savino Jacobs and Stephen Huntz. So yeah, this is not exactly the same squad that plays URC, but you also got to remember that rugby players have to get rest. There's rules. They can only play so much, and with the Springbok call-ups, they're up there now. A lot of players aren't available, so they go with these lower list of players here. So over in the Bunnings NPC in New Zealand, Southland Stags lost to Otago. Taranaki beat Northland 23-3. Bay of Plenty plays Tasman tonight. In the British and Irish Lions, there's no clean sweep for the British and Irish Lions as Australia wins 22-12, beating the Lions. So we're ready to get started. Nick Hatton is the Sharks captain. I answered your question. I'm sorry that we didn't have that for you before. Petros Jansson, good to see you there. Ian Moon. So who am I going to support today? Bulls, Sharks, hard decision. I love this jersey because it's got the 75th anniversary of the team on here, or whatever it is, something like that. 70th. All right. Yeah, so sure. 1938 to 2019. 75th anniversary, I think that is, if the math is good. Here come the Bulls out of the locker room. Namachaba coming out, former Stormer Western Province guy. Zach Berger making his way out. Chris Smith. Chandre Rudolph, former Cheetah. All right. Much bigger crowd here at Loftus than we saw at Ellis Park. This is blue blood, yeah. Blood is blue. Sean Muller. Here we go. Jaco van der Walt will kick for the Bulls over to the Sharks. Kabani Bobo out there calling the game for Super Sport. We're ready to get started here, folks. Good smattering of fans in the crowd. All right. Probably the best attended game of the weekend, no doubt. Province looking pretty sad. Didn't get a single point from that competition. But the Lions are looking pretty good. Lions should be now at the top of the log with 10 points. Indeed, they are. 2 wins, 2 played with 62-point differential, 2 bonus points. Lions are looking good. Cheetahs in second place. They dropped to second. Pumas in third at 6 points. It's up to the Bulls and Cavaliers to see what they do now. Cavaliers play the Griquas tomorrow. So we're ready to get started here. Just wondering what the holdup is. It's 10 after. It's time for this game to start. Are we ready? And whistle blows finally. We're ready to get started here. And we're underway. Jaco van der Walt kicks it down the middle, and the Bulls give chase, but the Sharks come down with it, and the tackle is made immediately. Jean-Pierre Rudolph is on the spot. 8 seconds in. Bradley Davids will dig it out and send it back into the 22. It's kicked from there by Jean Smith down to about the 10-meter line where Jaco van der Walt kicks it high into the air. Chase is on. And Bote Chamberlain gets buried. Oh, no, it's not Chamberlain. It's Smith who gets buried deep. And the Sharks retain possession. Husky, 400 Rand, thank you. Oh, for my computer, thank you for that. It was a lot of work to get going here. Bulls, Namachaba on the near side to Stephen Huntz down the sideline. He throws it back. Oh, but it's captured and taken into touch by the Sharks. Whoa, a little bit of excitement here early on, less than a minute in. Stephen Huntz comes flying down that sideline. Namachaba, nice pass, but they run out of space. So it'll be a Bulls line out just about 10 meters away now. They're in good shape to start this game off. Yeah, British and Irish Lions lose, so that's how the series ends. That's how the series ends for them. They win 2 of 3. Wallabies show grit and resilience. And the rolling maul by the Bulls. Joan Ellis at the back of it. They're driving forward down to 5 meters. Still going. He breaks free down to 1 meter. And a penalty advantage for collapsing the scrum. Pick and go. Oh, short is Junior Pocamela. Just short. Bulls now. Are they over? No, short again. There it is. That's going to be it. Yes. No, he said he wasn't over. I got it over. I'm going to go back for the penalty. It looked to me like he was over, man. Let's go to TMO. So, I had a penalty here. So, the Bulls, what are they going to do? Are they going to TMO or not? They're in the process of looking at it. I thought he was over. I thought he got the try, but Muller didn't see it. Let's see. You can't see it because of the camera. Camera doesn't have the angle. So they're not going to overturn that. 5-meter line out for the Bulls now. 2 minutes, 18 seconds into the contest. Loftus Ferrisfeld. Small but enthusiastic crowd. Here's the line out. Unchallenged, and the Bulls come down with it. Marvin Ory. And they're driving forward. Big surge by the Bulls. They're going to get over. And there it is. The Bulls have scored. Just like that, the Bulls are out in front. I think it was the scrum or the hooker. Is it Elsa? It is. Jean Elsa gets the try. And the Bulls are on the board just like that, folks. Fonz is a Shark fan. What else? Here's a kick conversion now. Jaco van der Walt takes it way deep. Out to about 35 meters, trying to get the right angle here. Oh, it's Butcher Chamberlain. Excuse me, Butcher Chamberlain. He's doing the kicking. That's not going to make it. He did. It curved back. Wow. Butcher Chamberlain puts it through. The Bulls lead 7-0, 3:40 into the contest. $7-0 Bulls out in front. Here comes the restart. John Smith kicks it to around the 22, taken down there. Monjezi with the carry. He spins off tacklers, goes down. Ruck is formed. Where's the scrum half? There he is. Zach Berger trying to roll it out. Told to use it. Berger does a dummy, and he fakes out Corne Raw. Ball goes to about midfield. Stavino Jacobs can't get his hands on it. Who's got it? Is there a knock on? I can't tell. Sharks have got the ball. No scrum half there. And up comes Tino Mavaseri to play the role. Corne Raw with a carry now. Driving forward, carrying Bulls with him. But Jandre Rudolph strips him of the ball. The Bulls have it back. Oh, Marvin Ory with a bad pass there. That ball bounces up, and the Sharks have it on the near side. Oh, Marvin Ory with a terrible pass there. Bradley Davis, it's charged down by Zach Berger. Whoa, it's all action at Loftus, folks. Bradley Davis goes to the box, kick it. Zach Berger blocks it. The Sharks recover it. My goodness, Bryce Calvert with a carry now. Bradley Davis sends it back to the middle, and the ball goes to Corne Raw, who's driven backwards and tackled. Things slow down just a little bit now as Bradley Davis digs it out. He's going to send it over to Hakeem Kunene, who kicks it high into the air. Who's going to get this one? And Butcher Chamberlain goes up and competes and does not win. But the Bulls steal the ball again. Oh, my goodness. It goes back to about the 35-meter line where it's caught by the Sharks. Sharks player falls on the turf. It's Yaku Williams falls down. The ball kicked back down the pitch. It bounces in front of Chamberlain. Chamberlain picks it up. He runs around the fly half of the Sharks, kicks it back the other direction. It's going to bounce in up Station Field play on the far side. Sharks with the ball and a penalty for not releasing or off their feet, not releasing. The Bulls win a penalty here. Great work by Chris Smith. Man, it's all action 6 minutes in, folks. It's all action so far. My goodness. Who are the guys playing for the Sharks? I don't know. Who are the guys playing for the Bulls? I don't know. A lot of young players. That's what Currie Cup is being used for, to develop players. 6 minutes. The world's oldest domestic competition. And it becomes a feeder source for URC. If people would show up and support their province, their sides, like they do for Varsity Cup, we'd have some amazing Currie Cup action. All right, here we go. Joan Elsa, throw it in again. Sintu Manjesi comes down with it, but he's driven backwards by the Sharks, and they're going to get trouble for collapsing them all. Early engagement in the line-out, actually. Marvin Ory's down. Something wrong with Marvin Ory lying on the ground. They're not sure what happened. Yaku Fandevalt will kick this for the Bulls, looking for territory. Let's see what the mark is. Not bad, inside of 22. So Ory never... Ory's knee, his right knee may have given out when he was hit early. Yeah. He's still down. Marvin Ory. 7:21, the clock is stopped. Oh, yeah, Tom, very different than that last game. Last game, we all could have fallen asleep. This one's starting out pretty exciting. Is Ory still in there? I'm looking. Okay. John Elson to throw it in. So the Bulls are ready for the line-out now. Clock is running again. And Marvin Ory's still in there. He must be okay. And Manjesi comes down with it again. They're into a rolling maul. And breaking away goes Namakama. Namakama down to the 6-meter line. Ball comes loose. Jean-Andre Rudolph now driving forward, but the Sharks are there, and they tackle him. It's 3 Sharks to get him down. Zach Berger to Manjesi. Zach Berger looking for the ball, but the Sharks not rolling away. Penalty right in front of the post. Easy 3 points here. 6 meters out. Marvin Ory with a carry now. Sharks on the back foot as the Bulls playing penalty advantage here. Yaku Fandevalt kicks it forward, but he's blocked by players. That's going to be a stoppage of the action. Not rolling away. Going to take the easy points. Not sure what's going to happen here. Oh, they're going to kick for the lineout, says Namachaba. Bulls confident here. From the middle of the pitch, they kick for the lineout. So where will the lineout be from? 3 points passed up. So it will be a 5-meter lineout. Good kick there by Yaku Fandevalt from midfield. Well, middle of the pitch. 8:54 in the first half. Bulls. Line out successful. Oh, they're near that touchline, but they break free. Elsa drives forward down to the 2-meter line. Bulls pick and go down to the meter line. Ball's available. Manjesi. And it's over. Who got it? Dylan Smith with a try. Picked up the ball and went over. Bulls score again. 9:29 in the contest. This is going to be a slaughter. Dylan Smith. Dylan Smith gets this over for the Bulls. Mays is pretty happy. Bulls are rolling early. Butcher Chamberlain for the conversion. 10-minute mark just passed. There's a kick. Looks good. 14-0. Bulls out in front. The only time I was at Loftus was in 87 when Kobus was playing. Wow. I've been to Loftus half a dozen times just in the past few months. Went to all 3 quarter, semi, and final last year, plus an earlier game. And then this year I went to a couple of games. Jean-Andre Rudolph with the carry. He's driven backwards by Bester. Ruck is formed, but the Sharks trying to mess with it. Zach Berger digs it out of there. Chamberlain to Marvin Orr. Yaku Findevalt. Here comes... Oh, man, Stephen Hans, and he offloads the ball to the front. There come the balls. Chris Smith. Oh, too much for the Sharks. Deonte with the ball. And did they knock it on? Yep. Wow, Bulls showing a lot of flair there, but they knocked the ball on in the end. Fonz. So where's the knock on? Oh, there it is. Deonte knocked it on. Shark scrum from their own 45-meter line, 44-meter line. 11:45 in the game. Sharks haven't even shown up yet, folks. They haven't got off the bus. Lineups are nearly identical in the scrum. Weight, only a few kgs difference between them. Pack weights 8,899, 889 for the Bulls. Set. Bradley Davids puts it in the pipe, comes out the back, picked up by Nick Hatton. Back to Davids. Davids goes to the middle. Bester, they go to the far side. Smith. Sobacha, he gets over midfield. Tackle there by the Bulls. Stavino Jakobs. And Sharks trying to do something new. Nick Hatton carries it. Jean-Andre Rudolph backs off. Bester. Ooh, Lee Marvin Masabuko is taken down. Bradley Davids. That ball, did it get touched? It's knocked backwards. The Sharks hang on to it, but then they lose it and the Bulls have it. Ruck is formed by the Bulls. Zach Berger's there. No, the Sharks got it back. The heck? It's exciting here, folks. Ball floats. Oh, what a big hit by Steben Hans to no avail. Is he okay? Man, Steben Hans laid the lumber on that one. He laid down some wood on that. My goodness. My goodness. Woo. Ooh, that was something. That was something. 14-0. 13 minutes, 22 seconds in it. More people filtered into that east side of Loftus-Versfeld. Stands filling up a bit. Pilchard's fish paste. Oh, many guys are ragging on him. Bulls line out again. Joan Else. Bulls line out. Successful. No, man, Jay-Z nearly lost, but he held on to it. Namachaba to Jean-Andre Rudolph. Rudolph Berger, who drops it and then picks it up as he gets buried. Bulls at midfield. Namachaba playing out of his mind. He's tackled, driven backwards. Zach Berger with the ball. Sends it to Manjesi. Getting a lot of carries early on here. Chamberlain goes high into the air. Sharks are going to get it back there. It's Sabatle up over the 10-meter line. He runs into the Bulls, and he's tackled by the Bulls. Bradley Davids, Dion Slabert, driven backwards by the Bulls. Jean-Andre Rudolph, who's not rolling away. Penalty on the Bulls. Les Sanabria. Are we sure this is the Sharks? And that recognized member? Yeah, it's the Sharks. Sharks 15. Jean-Andre Rudolph catching his breath now. Put the wood on there. Tried to strip the ball and couldn't roll away. This will put the Sharks down the pitch in an attacking position. Up, got a Bulls player down, one of the front rowers, one of those locks. It's Dylan Smith. 15:30, clock is still ticking while the player's down on the pitch. Watching fans in the stands here. All right, Sharks line out from the Bulls 10-meter line. Ready to go. Clock's still ticking. Nearly 16 minutes off the clock. Oh, that wasn't straight. Come on. Oh, my goodness. That was like a meter backwards. Bradley Davis is putting his hands up. What are you telling me, man? That wasn't even close to being straight. It was a terrible line out. Something happened when he threw it in. It's just ugly. Bryce Calvert messed that one up big time. It's his fault. He admits it. 16-26 now. After all that, it's going to be the Bulls scrum. Julian saying, come on, Sharks. Good luck with that. They look atrocious. Crouch. Bind. Set. Just the whole thing goes wonky here. I think we're going to reset it. So it was like 14 minutes when we started with this scrum, with the line out, I should say. Now it's 17-12. 3 minutes off. We still haven't got any open field play. Just dorking around here. The Bulls are telling the Sharks to get off my lawn. Loftus Versfeld. I do have my Shark flag in case anybody's curious, just in case the Sharks do something positive. But it's not getting much work right now. Should hang it up in distress. Crouch. Bind. Set. The Bulls driving, and the scrum goes up, but Berger brings it out. Kicked forward. Who's going to get it? Chase is on. Sharks got it. Zach Berger tackles Hakeem Kunene. Corne Raul drives forward to midfield, taken by Steban Hans and Jean-Andre Rudolph, and a penalty for side entry. Yep, Jean-Andre Rudolph. He's prone to make those mistakes, but he also gets he poaches a lot of balls. He jackals, but he came in from the side. Yeah, fly the flag at half mast. Ball's kicked to the corner. It'll be around the 22. Yeah, Jean-Andre Rudolph never even released a tackle, so they could have called him for that as well. 18:54. Bulls knocked it backwards. They managed to get it. Sharks competed well, but they don't get the ball. Zach Berger is going to dig it out. Sends it to Jean-Andre Rudolph. He drives forward. Bulls, ruck is formed. Berger going to dig it out of the back of there. Call to use it. Kicks it over the top and loses his footing. Ball goes into touch. He was inside of 22, so it'll be a Sharks lineup. Zach Berger's feet came out from under him as he released that ball. No, Garrett, somebody said I should fly it at half mast. I was flying it upside down. Hey, Garrett, what's going on? All right, coming up in 20 minutes. Have you made it back to Western Cape yet, Garrett? Or are you still out there messing around in KZN and Gauteng? Line out successful to the Sharks. They come away with it. Mavaseri sends it over to the center. Sharks in the middle of the pitch, just inside 10-meter line, stripped by the Bulls. Bulls have got it. Oh, what a pass backwards. Here come the Bulls over midfield. Didiante. But then the Sharks catch up. Berger from a ruck. Funderval. Oh, Jean-Andre Rudolph all the way to the sidelines. Here come the Bulls. Junior Pocomela up to the 48-meter line. Zach Berger back to the middle. Dylan Smith tackled there. Kicked forward. Chase is on. It's going to bounce right into the hands of Bunta Chamberlain, but he falls on the turf. Boy, look at these passes by the Bulls. And Nabachaba, do we have a forward pass or a knock on? What's going on? What happened here? Not sure what the call is. 21-11. Clock is stopped. Going to be a scrum here. I still don't know who's getting it. So Chamberlain threw that backwards. Picked up by Dignante. He throws it backwards. So, that's why. It's a scrum because the official was in the way. Sean Miller got caught between the players. So that's why he stopped the play. So it should be the Bulls scrum. And Nick Hatton is now getting looked at from the Sharks now. The captain for the Sharks. Back in Somerset West. Okay. All right. Good to hear that, Garrett. Glad you're back fine. I was going to start calling you a Gautanger. Highway to Hell playing. Yeah, for the Sharks right now, it is a highway to hell. But they're only down by 2 tries. So it's never too late. 60 minutes left in this contest. But the Sharks not looking at all impressive so far. Okay, clock is restarted. Bull scrum after Sean Miller got in the way. Dylan Fundameva, hello to you again. Crouch. Bind. This one's not going to go well. Both, the Sharks were up. They were up too high. It was Patu Ganyane who rose, so... But he was complaining. He was the one that was in the wrong. 22:04 off the clock. Bulls are looking very clinical at this stage. Nice, exciting play, open field play. Crouch. Bind. Set. Zach Berger puts it in the pipe. Call to use it. He brings it out. Over the middle. Chris Smith drives forward inside the 10-meter line. Berger to Jean-Andre Rudolph. He cuts through the middle. Rudolph places the ball. Berger sees the gap, goes himself, charges up the middle. He's tackled. They finally release him. Stedman Hans will play the role. Scrum half feeds that ball over to Smith. Dylan Smith drives forward. Berger's available now. He comes back to Nabachaba. The Bulls now got something going on the outside. Nicely passed both to Chamberlain. That's a little bit forward, I think. Oh, Chris Smith. Oh, Chris Smith throws it away. Dignante closed in too close. Smith had the right idea, but Dignante was closing in the space. He should have been further out on the wing. Oh, the Bulls turned it over. What exciting sequence of play by the Bulls. Oof. But Dignante was way too close. Ah, shame. Bulls had something hot going there. Summer 65 playing in the background. Looks like I got a better DJ here now. One of the Sharks players needs to replace some contacts. Brian Adams. Yeah, well done, Chris Smith. All right, Sharks line out. Bryce Calvert screwed the last one up. How's this one? That one's good. Sharks have it. Bradley Davids over the middle. Tackle made there. Potgieter taken down. Back to the goal line. Clearance kick by John Smith. And into touch. It'll be a Bulls line out. A little bit of a clearance there, but he's not happy with the mark. No one's ever happy at the mark when they kick it into touch. Bulls line out from 28, 30 meters away. Things have slowed down a little bit here in the last couple minutes, but the Bulls out to a 2-try lead. Going to want that bonus point victory to keep pace. And a big point differential as well. Line out successful. Manjesi comes down with it. Now Machaba, Jean-Ray Rudolph is broke loose. Jean-Ray Rudolph is going to go all the way. Did he get it down? Oh, they say it's held up. Oh, no. How in the world do you not score that try, Jean-Ray Rudolph? Oh, my goodness. Held up. How did he not score that try? Unbelievable. He broke through. The gap closed. He pushed through. Another gap. He got to the try line. And he landed on his side and couldn't place the ball. Oh. How did he not get a try at it? They won't show the replay. Bastardi. That ball stays in play. Taken on the far side by Jakobs. Stavino Jakobs bounces off one tackler down at the 27-meter line. Marvin Ori with the carry. Zach Berger. Chris Smith with another big carry. Drives down. Oh, look at this. The Bulls. It's at 22 now. Zach Berger. Francois Klopper. Chamberlain. Chris Smith down the sideline. He's down to 5 meters. Still going. Chris Smith. The Bulls score again. 3 tries. Chris Smith. It's inevitable now. Woo! They're just rolling, folks. Chris Smith. Just brilliant stuff there. Bulls looking good, folks. Chamberlain for the conversion now. 27 for 26 minutes and 3 tries. Let's see if he can convert this one. Fawn says, I can't believe this. Fawn, the Sharks do not look good, man. I told you that last week. Neither is my Province side, man. It just doesn't go well sometimes. He got it. So, 21. Quick ball by the Bulls has been amazing. Here's the restart. Oh, tip back by the Sharks. Well done. Picked up by the Sharks. They're at midfield. Oh, Sean Smith fell, but it gets him a few extra meters as the Bulls player went past him. Not releasing, and a turnover. Namachaba on top of that one. Well done. Some good stuff going there. 28 minutes off the clock now. Bulls just 1 try from that bonus point. Jaco van der Walt will kick this. 5 penalties to the Sharks, 3 to the Bulls so far. He launches it, looking for some territory. Finds touch. That's a booming kick. Down to the 22. Down to the 22. 128 people here. Thanks for joining us, folks. Be sure to hit the like button. Only 80 likes. What's up with that? Come on, man. This is free. You're not even paying for this.
That was easy.
Although a couple give some nice super chats. Thank you for that. It's a good start to the month for our super chats. Oh, little girl's yawning, not covering her mouth. Bulls go short. Then they come back. Nicely done by Namachaba to secure that ball. They're inside the 22. And it's knocked on. Namachaba is claiming it was touched by the Sharks. It's unclear if that's the case. The Sharks are reeling at the moment, folks. Bulls just rolling over them. C team, are they even that high? So I guess Lulu to Matomela, I've never seen her before, or him before. He's on the sideline calling the game. So it'll be a Sharks scrum just inside their 22. Crouch. Bind. Set. Ball goes in the pipe. Bradley Davis digs it out. Sean Smith sends it down the pitch. Stays in play. Dignanti kept that alive. Butcher Chamberlain sends it over to Jacobs. Over the wing. There goes Stedman Hans down the sideline. He kicks it high over the top. And it's caught by Sean Smith at 22. Sharks have recovered it. Sabatle over there. Pico Sabatle. Lee Marvin Mazabuka with a carry for the Sharks. Bradley Davis to dig it out of a ruck. Sharks players spread out all over the field. Here comes a clearance kick from Hakeem Kunene. And he'll put that in touch. Where is the mark going to be? Not a very good mark, though. Only about 8-meter gain, even though he kicked the ball about 50 meters. Time to send out the bomb squad for the Sharks. Yeah, Providence will have a chance to play against the Sharks. Or Griquas. Bulls are exciting, folks. I got to give them that. They are amazingly exciting today. Line out successful. Monjasi comes down with it. Bulls have it at the back. Elsa with a carry. And there goes Zach Berger. Sends it to Chris Smith. Drives forward. Ball's available. Oh, Marvin Ori breaks free. Down to about 10 meters. What a big carry. He picked up 20 meters there. Over to the middle. Here they come. Dylan Smith. No, it's Francois Klopper. Yaku kicks it over the top. Chases on. Chris Smith with the try. And a bonus point for the Bulls. What a brilliant kick by Yaku Fandevalt over the defense. And Chris Smith, he wasn't the only one there. Chris Smith with a try. Woo! Man, oh man. Yaku Fandevalt pops this thing up. He had two players chasing it down. Chamberlain was the other one there. Brace of tries for Chris Smith, just like that. But the Chamberlain's kick is good, and it's 4 for 4, 28-0 in the first half. The whitewash is on. Fontenay. Sorry, man. Esther Ackerman says, no. I'm sorry, but it's yes. Chris Smith with a brace of tries, looking pretty good. And more people filtered into Loftus. A lot of late arrivals here for the game. 33 minutes now gone in the first half. There's the restart. Kicked over to the far side of the pitch. Taken over there by Monjasi. Sintu Monjasi has been very electrifying thus far in this game. Ball's available. Zach Berger trying to dig it out. 4 converted tries in the first 32 minutes. Berger, box kick. Chases on by the Bulls. Jacobs is there at the 42. Knocks it backwards. And the Bulls have held on to it. Berger to Butcher Chamberlain to the wing. He kicks it over here to Dignanti. Dignanti drives forward. He offloads it to Stedman Hans. Oh, the Bulls! Zach Berger falls inside the 22, gets it up in the air to Dignanti. Oh, balls. Chris Smith picks it up. Boy, sloppy play, but they still got the ball. Dignanti now. Boy, they're playing keep away. Sharks cannot stop him. Berger bounces it over the middle. Yaku Fandevalt does the dummy, charges right into the defense. That wasn't a wise move. And the Bulls have retained possession, but they've gone backwards here a little bit. Namachaba with the carry. Oh, the Bulls driving forward a few more meters. Berger to Chris Smith, working hard. He's got it to Dignanti on the wing. They're working really well together, that pair. Back to the 22 come the Bulls. Ball stripped out of there. Berger throws it up. It bounces. And somehow the Bulls come away with it. Junior Pocamella now. Zach Berger looking for help. He kicks it through. Oh, Jordan Rudolph has it. The Bulls down to 10 meters. Berger's down there. And they're playing the 9, but no penalty. Junior Pocamella down to 7 meters. The Bulls. Side entry by the Sharks. Penalty advantage now by the Bulls. Berger pulls it out. Sends it over to the middle. To Bota Chamberlain, who kicks it, but it's hit by somebody. And we're going to come back for the penalty. Wow, I think Cornet Roll hit that. Oh, it is like pinball action. Can you believe it? Less than 5 minutes left in the half. The Bulls could run this up to 35-0. And Junior Pocamella get a little bit of treatment on the back of the neck right now. Yeah, man, the Bulls, everybody's involved. Everybody. I think he smacked his head down hard on the turf. My goodness, what a half. My goodness. Crazy stuff, folks. And the Bulls drive there over. And they've got it again. And it's Elsa with a brace of tries. Wow. Another try by the Bulls. Juanita Duplessis playing in the background. Bota Chamberlain looking for another conversion here. 5th try by the Bulls in the first half. Here comes the conversion kick by Bota Chamberlain. Oh, they're checking something. The TMO. Couldn't hear what it was. Oh, he got that one too. 35-0. Bota Chamberlain is gold today. A tsunami has hit the Sharks, and they're not even at home. Wow. Bulls have the ball outside their 22. Zach Berger, Cornet Rawl gets faked out. Berger kicks it high into the air. Starvino Jacobs is over there. Knocked backwards. Bulls have it. Chris Smith to Bota Chamberlain to Stedman Hans on the near side. He sends it wide to Dignante again. Dignante drives over the 10-meter line. Still going. Offloads it backhanded. Oh, it's ripped out of the hands. Lost forward by the Bulls. Lost forward by the Bulls. Who was that? It was Jaku Fandeval. Couldn't quite hang on to it. 2 minutes remain in the first half. Oof, man, what a first half. My goodness. Crazy stuff there, folks. Crouch. Bind. Set. Bradley Davis to put it in for the Sharks, just short of midfield on the Sharks side of the pitch. Davis comes away with it over the middle. They go wide to the outside to the Sharks. Hakeem Kunene to Pico Sabatle. Sabatle down to the 10-meter line. First thing we've seen from the Sharks in quite a while here. Bradley Davis digs it out. They've had almost no possession. Cornet Raw with the carry. He's tackled. Jean-Andre Rudolph making a big tackle there. Davids Patukanyani tackle. Davids. There's a kick into the air by John Smith. Who got it? Was it a knock-on? And the Bulls. Dignate gets the steal. Zach Berger kicks it forward. He gets chased, but he gets blocked. Nobody's back there. Boy, the Bulls are chasing hard. Chamberlain nearly got there. Sharks in trouble, man. 15 seconds left in the half. All the way back to the far side of the pitch. Oh, that's a forward pass by the Bulls. That was way forward. It's knocked down by Sabatle. There's the Hooter, picked up by Steban Gans. Sabatle's got him by the jersey, tackled on the far side. And they kick it into touch. Jean-Andre Rudolph kicks it in touch. That's halftime. Woo, what a half, folks, for the Bulls fans. Lots of smiles around Loftus Versfeld. Man, oh man, oh man. Woof. What an incredible first half for the Bulls, who finished this first half with 5 tries. My goodness. 35-0. They're gassed, though, as they go to the locker room, evening setting in at Loftus Versfeld. 5 tries to 0 in the first half for the Bulls. Oof. We're at halftime here, folks. Time for a little Springbok glory. Man, oh man, oh man. What a first half. What a first half.
Under the southern sun, the green and gold shine bright. On the field of honor, they battle with all their might. From the scrums to the tries, they always find their way. Springboks rising higher day after day. Springboks just win, win, win. They can't be denied. With the Webb Ellis Cup, they're filled with pride. The greatest rugby nation, standing tall and true, better than the rest in every test they pursue. From the dusty fields to the world stage they've roared. Legends carved in history, their spirits soared. In the hearts of a nation, they ignite the flame. Every tackle, every try, echoing their name. Springboks just win, win, win. They can't be denied. With the Webb Ellis Cup, they're filled with pride. The greatest rugby nation, standing tall and true, better than the rest in every test they pursue. Through the blood, the sweat, the tears, and the pain, they carry the hopes of a country like a chain. From the whistles blow to the final play, they prove their greatness every single day. Springboks just win, win, win. They can't be denied. With the Webb Ellis Cup, they're filled with pride. The greatest rugby nation, standing tall and true, better than the rest in every test they pursue.
Springbok glory here on Rugby Ascendant, folks. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you being with us once again. Halftime at Loftus Versfeld, where the Bulls are just shellacking the Sharks. 5 tries. Elsa with a brace, Chris Smith with a brace, and Dylan Smith with a try as well. And the Bulls could have had 3 or 4 more tries, to be quite honest, but they made some mistakes they shouldn't have made. And the Sharks looking pretty sad, this young team that they're putting out there, not getting it done. They looked sad last week. They look even sadder tonight. So let's see what we get here for stats at halftime. Beautiful skies tonight. Kind of a deep purple color out there at Loftus. So we're waiting to see if we're going to get... But the British and Irish Lions series is over now. Australia managed to win today. Impressive. Wallaby coach Joe Schmidt hailed his improving side's grit and resilience after they upset the British and Irish Lions to end the three-match series on a high. Despite the odds being stacked against them, Australia dug deep and it drenched and lightning hit Sydney, casting aside their disappointment at losing the second test in Melbourne 29-26. Can you imagine if they won that one? Then they would have beat the British and Irish Lions in the series. Came out of the blocks firing with an early try to lead 8-0 and kept up the pressure, never letting the weary Lions get into their attacking groove for a deserved 22-12 victory. After a passive performance in the first test in Brisbane, Schmidt's young side went up to level in Melbourne and again in Sydney, auguring well for the future in the match against the Springboks. The Springboks have got no pushover here. The Wallabies are returning to form, which may be a little bit of a surprise to some of us. I'm just relieved and incredibly proud, said Schmidt, who was installed to restore Australia's reputation after a horror 2023 World Cup under Eddie Jones. Yeah, but they blame Eddie Jones, but Eddie Jones came into that late after they fired the previous coach. I hardly blame Eddie Jones for the performance in 2023. He was Johnny late on the scene. So part of the problem is just how they treat their own players. It's crazy. The Men's World Cup is down under in 2027. Huh. So, not a good first half here for the Sharks, to say the least. Sorry, folks. I'm trying to make sure that I'm set for something here. Signed up, but they didn't ask for a freaking email. Am I into my... Huh. There's no login here for the strange... Sorry, folks. Not working here. Website sucks. 2027 World Cup sucks. Their website. Oh, they're crazy. Can't pay for that. Not even in my account. How they know it's me? This is weird. Sorry, folks. Just trying to do too many things here at once. Sorry about this. Just trying to get something going here, folks. All right, so while we're waiting, why don't I do this? While we're waiting, why don't I play a little music for you guys, okay? Play a little music. How's that? I already played Springbok Glory. So let's play this here real quick. Turn off my camera, and we're going to play Stay Off My Lawn again. Stay Off My Lawn. Good stuff. But all my stuff is rebooted now. Here we go. Stay Off My Lawn. Okay, it's not working. Why is it not working? Unbelievable. I'm going to have to... What the heck is going on here? Mute that. Okay, so you guys don't hear that. I'm going to come back here. Rebooting the computer can be a problem here. Stay off my lawn. Still not hearing it. Why am I not hearing this? All right, got to open up a new window. See what happens then. Go to my library. Stay off my lawn. There you go.
Stay off my lawn, it's not a campsite. No FEMA tents, no late night fights. No refugees, no wild parades. This castle's mine, no renegades. Hit the road, Jack, don't spin me tail. Your liberty's lost like rusty nails. Stay off my lawn, keep it moving, keep it gone. No flags, no biltong. No fires, no song. Sorry, not sorry, stay off my lawn. Keep it moving, keep it gone. No flags, no biltong. No fires, no song. Sorry, not sorry, stay off my lawn. Lie, lawn, lawn, lawn. Sorry, not sorry, stay off my lawn, lawn, lawn. Drying laundry on my hedge fence. Drawing crowds with your nonsense. This ain't a stage, it's my domain. Take your drama down the lane. Pitch your tent where the shadows fall. Not on my grass, not by my wall. No soapbox speeches, no rally calls. This yard's a fortress you can't install. Stay off my lawn. Keep it moving, keep it gone. No flags, no biltong. No fires, no song. Sorry, not sorry, stay off my lawn. Keep it moving, keep it gone. No flags, no biltong. No fires, no song. Sorry, not sorry, stay off my lawn. My lawn, my lawn. Sorry, not sorry, stay off my lawn, my lawn. Stay off my lawn. Keep it moving, keep it gone. No flags, no biltong. No fires, no song. Sorry, not sorry, stay off my lawn. Keep it moving, keep it gone. No flags, no biltong. No fires, no song. Sorry, not sorry, stay off my lawn. My lawn, my lawn.
And we've restarted the second half here, folks. Caught me a little bit off guard. We're back underway here. And Bolter Chamberlain with the ball for the Bulls. As we're back underway. There we go. Turn off the halftime marker. Sorry, folks. Too many things not playing nice here. There we go. 35-0. Bulls with the ball, and Jaco van der Walt kicks it to the far wing, taken over there by Stedman Hans. He's driving forward. Sharks trying to get to him and make the tackle. Whoops, what the heck happened there? Something just happened. I lost my feed. Where the hell's it at? Oh my goodness, lost my feed. It's back. Okay, there we go. Monjezi with the carry. He's tackled by Nick Hatton in the middle of the pitch. Zach Berger kicks it over the top. Chases on by Bolton Chamberlain down the middle. Here comes Chamberlain. He's rolling. Kicks it forward. He's chasing it. Oh, Chamberlain's on the front foot. Will he get there? He goes down at the 5-meter line. Places it. Zach Berger's back there, and he's tackled. The Sharks nearly get it, but the Bulls hang on to it. Down to 3 meters. Got support here. Lots of Bulls coming, but they're close. They're not quite in. Elson now. Can he get a hat trick? He's fighting hard. Oh, he gets within a meter. Nearly had a hat trick. Zach Berger now. Smith. Jaco van der Walt sends it wide. Jandre Rudolph is over for the Bulls again. Can you believe it? The Bulls have scored again. Just 2 minutes into the second half. Jandre Rudolph with the try. Woo, baby. Man, oh man. Brilliant passing by the Bulls. Incredible play by the Bulls there. Well done. My goodness. Jaco van der Walt lines it up for the conversion now. Man, oh man, oh man. Oh, that one's going to miss. Wide right. Jandre Rudolph with a try. Just great work by the Bulls in every respect. And he had Stavino Jakobs outside of him. So 42-0. Oof. Sorry, Fonz. But you know my pain. I just went through it with the Western Province side. They look pretty sad too. Van der Waldke, stop break. Here's the restart. It's going to come to the near side. Monjezi goes up, but the Sharks have got it. Besta has it. Well done by the Sharks. Cornet Raw with the carry. Bradley Davids over to the hands of Lee Marvin Mazabuku. The Sharks trying to get something going here. Kunede. And the Sharks, Chris Smith told no. He stops. Sean Smith. Bryce Calvert with the carry. Bradley Davids now. Kanyane carries. Bradley Davids back at the 22. They try to cut back to the inside. Doesn't work. Bulls are there. And over top the ball, but they don't get it. Bradley Davids digs it out. Sharks still trying to get something going here. Sean Smith kicks it to the wing. It's going to be, nearly intercepted. Woo, my goodness. Jaco Williams nearly intercepted that ball, and he would have had a clear field to run all the way back. 45 minutes now off the clock. My goodness, that was dangerous kick. Marvin Ori doing some work on his cleats down here, catching his breath, lying on the pitch. My goodness, folks. Not getting many subscriptions today, that's for sure. Shows you YouTube is hiding the content. When you get no subscription, it means nobody new is watching it, which means nobody's being notified. Shame on you, YouTube. Bulls went to another URC final, but did not win again. .45-17. Clock is still stopped. Tried for the, what's that? Just as bitter as watching this game. Yeah, Michael Dawson, he had that interception, but just missed it. Ada Kruger says, good evening. Wow, Dibula, yeah. They're getting it done. And his hooker looks pretty good for the Bulls, too. Joan Elsa, looking pretty good in the lineouts, looking pretty good tackling, looking great scoring. Got a brace of tries. 40-0, 45 minutes in. Are we going to start now? When's that clock going to start? Sean Muller, you going to start that clock? 6-gun grill. Time on. 45-17. Still hasn't started. There it goes. 18. Going to reset the scrum now. Bulls looking good at the moment, folks. So the Bulls have a 25-point differential. The Lions have a 62-point differential. So in order to overcome the Lions and go to first place, they're going to have to score 37 points more than their opponent. Right now, they would be in first place. With a 40-point differential, they'd be top of the log on a point differential, which would give them 65. Set. And early engagement from the Sharks leads to a free kick here. Bulls leading 40-0. And Stravino Jakobs comes over for the kick. What's that all about? Jakobs comes over for the kick. And not much of a gain there. It goes up to the 10-meter line, so not a great kick. Not really sure what that was all about. All right, Sharks line out from the Bulls' 10-meter line. Bryce Calvert to throw it in. And Cornell comes down when the ball skirts out. The Bulls have it. Another mistake by the Sharks. And Jean-Andre Rudolph kicks it forward, chasing, but Bradley Davis can't get it. But we have something going on back here. What's the call? Got a knock on? It's a knock on. So Sean Muller overreacted, and he kept the Bulls from having a great play there. He thought the Sharks were going to get it, but Jean-Andre Rudolph closed the ground and got there. Shame. He prematurely stopped it. So it's going to be a scrum to the Bulls. .47 minutes now off the clock. Bulls scrum. Zach Berger will put it in. Clock is stopped again. I don't know why we keep stopping the clock here. Clock is restarted. Crouch. Bind. Set. Berger to put it in a pipe. He does. Ball's kicked to the back. Zach Berger pulls it out. Over to the middle of Chris Smith, who offloads that ball. Now they come to the near side. Stravino Jakobs breakthrough. Jakobs over midfield. He's on fire. Down to the 22. He's got help both sides. He's going to go all the way. Stravino Jakobs. Can you believe it? The Bulls score again. Unbelievable. Stravino Jakobs, 60 meters sprint. He did all the work himself. Woo, baby. He had two runners support. Jakobs goes the distance, and the Bulls are smoking the Sharks. He got this at the 10-meter line, went 62 meters. He had Chamberlain on the outside. He had, who on the inside? I can't see who that was. Man, oh man, oh man. Jakobs with the try. Unbelievable, man. 62-meter sprint. Bulls fans are loving this. Chamberlain for another kick. He got that one too. $47-0. Woo! It all started with Sabatle's poor tackling. And Jacobs just broke through. Then he went around Bester like he was wearing nothing. Here's the restart. 47-0. Monjezi comes down with it. Outside at 22 for the Bulls. Makes the ball available. Zach Berger will take it. Bulls are looking to be in fine form here. Zach Berger with... Well, that's not Berger. They replaced the scrum half. Stephen Nell. Yeah, Stephen Nell's in the game now. Oh, ball bounces up for the Bulls. Left on the turf by the Sharks. But not releasing is going to be the call. And who is that? That's Cornell Smithheisen. Yeah, he came in the game too. Bulls made some substitutions not announced by the announcers here. Smithheisen is out there. Stephen Nell is the scrum half. That means Zach Berger's come out of the game. I don't know who Smithheisen replaced. I'll look and see. Be nice if the announcers bother to mention these things. 50 minutes off the clock. It's 47-0. Oof. John Smith kicks it down the pitch for the Sharks. Did Chamberlain leave? Let me see if Chamberlain's out of the game. Man, oh man, oh man. Exciting stuff. People left. I guess they didn't like how badly the Bulls are winning. Here's a line out. Bryce Calvert to throw it in for the Sharks. Successful. That's a low pass, but dug off the ground. It's a Tino Mavacera, I think it is, yep, for the Sharks. Bradley Davids to Cornet Rawl. Cornet Rawl driving forward. Monjezi tackles him at the 10-meter line. Ball's available. Namachaba went out for a throw-in. Kick forward by the Bulls. Chase is on. They had a knock-on advantage, but they kicked it away. Sharks turn it over. Niekerk came in for Smith. Here's a break. Jaco van der Voort is on the loose for the Bulls. Back to the middle. Sean J. Rudolph. Sean J. Rudolph goes all the way. Can you believe it? The Bulls score again. Unbelievable. They're on fire. Jean-Dre Rudolph with a brace of tries. The moment I look down to update the scorecard, they just break away and just torch the Sharks. Torch the Sharks. Jean-Dre Rudolph with his 4th Currie Cup try in 2 games this season. Wow. Unbelievable. Wow. Whew. Man, oh man, oh man. Boater Chamberlain is still out there. He's going for the conversion here. My goodness. Whew. Man, oh man alive. Crickets. I'm sorry, Geese. We're not really interested in that. I'm not anyway. Maybe someone in the audience is. Chamberlain catching his breath, but the clock is at 0. Here's his kick, and it's good. 54. Sharks make substitutions now. 20 and 23 come in. 16, Jacques Murray. Lots of substitutions coming in for the Sharks. Inside of 22. Taken back there by Jean-Andre Rudolph at the 5-meter line. Clearance kick from Boone to Chamberlain. He launches that ball back to the... Oh, and it's a knock-on by the Sharks. Hakeem Kunene fell and knocks it on. That's going to result in a 60-meter gain by the Bulls. Wow. Tough break for Kunene, who fell and then tried to catch it still. Oh, my goodness. Hakeem Kunene falls down. So some substitutions coming for the Sharks as well. Not really sure where they're all out yet. Man, oh, man. When it rains, it pours. Fawn says the sport for the Sharks is on thin ice. Don't be a fair weather fan. Stick with your team, man. It sucks, I know. Crouch. Bind. Entire front row is replaced for the Bulls. Bulls have made all the substitutions except for Dylan DeLue, one of the locks. The only one I haven't seen change. Geese, 140 rand super chat. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Cool beans. What a game. Your commentary is the best. Thank you, Paul de Klerk. They're making sushi, shark sushi tonight, no doubt about it. Crowd loving this at Loftus Versfeld, folks. They're really into this. Set. And the Bulls blow up the scrum. And there we go, coming out of the back with it. Jakub van der Walt to Stavito Jacobs. He's tackled 10-meter line. Jean-Ray Rudolph driving through again. What a big game for Rudolph. Monjezi knocks it on. First mistake in a while for the Bulls. All right, that DJ needs to stop the music. We're trying to listen to the game. He's playing the music while the game is playing. That's a no-go. Got the crappy DJ back at Loftus again. It's unbelievable playing some kind of Zulu crap music here. Rizza feels bad for the Sharks. I don't. That's the team they chose to play. They've got other players. Of course, a lot of them are playing for the Springboks, so they're in camp right now. 56-21. It'll be a Bulls line out. Nabelele is the hooker now for the Bulls. Now the Bulls can bloody some of these young players themselves. Got a player down. I can't see which squad it is. I think it's a Shark. Is it Bester? I can't tell. Bulls line out. 56-26. Here we go. Monjezi's not in the lineup, and he backs out. Mueller tells him get in there, but he backs out. Whistle blows. Successful line out. They come away with it. DeLue. Bulls are coming again. Jacobs to Chamberlain on the outside. Both to Chamberlain. He goes wide. Oh, did he get there? No way. How did he score that? Cornell Smithheisen turning backwards, catches it behind himself and falls over the try line. Let's see if that's legit. Unbelievable. Cornell Smith. Let's see this. I want to see the replay. Chamberlain kicked up so much space. Oh, yeah, that's good. Wow. Wow. Unbelievable. The Bulls score again. Can you believe it? Man, it's a big night for people in Pretoria. But to Chamberlain for the conversion. It's a tough one. Is he going to get it? Looks like it's wide. He missed that one. $59-0. This will put the Bulls in first place. Sharks get the ball back. Coming down the last 20 minutes of the game. Hey, Pete Funderly, what's going on? Fonz just doesn't have words. I got you, man. Candace says it's going to be 100-0. Savage Daughter says, Fonz, we got you, man. Yeah, it's a whitewash. It's just a whitewash here, man. Wow. 9 tries by the Bulls, unanswered. Sharks replace their fly half with Moyo. Sharks drive forward with Albie Bester. Highness comes in now, 18. The entire front low is replaced for the Sharks. And a knock on by the Sharks. Bester is in, Purchase is out. Okay, I think, well, it leaves this Hochlenberg on the bench. Vanderheever is in. Where's Vanderheever? He's not even, oh, he's in. Where is he even not even mentioned on the list here? Hochlenberg is in. Slobbert's out. So the bench is clear for the Sharks. We finally caught up with the substitutions now that everybody's off the bench. Thank you, Supersport. Lazy. Last 20 minutes of the contest here. It'll be a scrum for the Bulls. Spine, set, it. And it collapses, and a penalty against Sharks. They collapse like a cheap suit there. There's a kick by the scrum half. And he finds touch. It bounces. Wow. That's unusual. Wow, well done by the replacement scrum half, Stephen Nell. And so the Bulls going to get it because it bounced over. He didn't kick straight into touch, but he bounced it down there into touch. So the Bulls are going to get the ball down around 22. Man, that was amazing. What's Fonz laughing about? James says, oh, we'll get the cup even if we have to steal it. Yeah, I got you on that one. That's funny. That's funny. Here's a line out, and the Bulls have it. Over to the center. Here they come to the near side. Chamberlain, he's got Sovino Jakobs all by himself on the outside. Jakobs, did he get his feet down? Did he get his feet down? I'm not sure if he got him down. I think he stepped out. I think he stepped out.
Goal prior to the ball being grounded.
Yeah, he's out. Yep. No try. Oh, man. I thought it was close. Shame. Shame. Let me see the replay. Oh, yeah. That leg got in touch. It's because of the tackle there by Albie Bester. That prevented a try. Shame. Shame, shame, shame. Oh, it's charged down by the Bulls from the 22, and they got it back just outside the 22. Ball's available. The Bulls with possession now. Swart with a carry. Ball's kicked forward, chased down by the scrum half, picked up by the Bulls. He needs help. He offloads it. Driving, down to the 4-meter line. The Bulls have it again, deep. Steben Gans fights back to the 5-meter line. And off their feet. No, not releasing. Sharks win a penalty. Oof. Crazy stuff there. All right, Bulls have it. Stavino Jakobs over to Jaco van der Walt. He kicks it over the top, chases on. Sharks manage to get it. Bester digs it up inside the 22. He's tackled coming back. My goodness. So outside of 22, they're going to have to take it back, so they have to keep it in play. They go wide. Junior Pocomela driving forward. There's no defense from the Sharks whatsoever. 15 minutes left in this contest. No defense whatsoever, folks. Oh, my goodness. Ball comes loose. Sharks come out with it. And they go wide. Oh, that's a forward pass. Forward pass. Oh, my goodness. My goodness. Oh, what a game for the Bulls fans, folks. What a game. Oh, man, they're playing zombie. People are going nuts. John Plumtree is not the coach. J.P. Peterson. J.P. Peterson is the coach of the Currie Cup side. Sharks 15. Crouch. Bind. Set. Everson, the new scrum half for Sharks. Oh, there's some nice ball movement there, but they throw it away. Playing the ball on the ground should have been a turnover. Everson looking to get the ball back. 15 minutes left. Chandra Rudolph still playing all out there. Gideon Hoaglenberg carries it forward. Penalty for not releasing, though. Is that Cornet Rawl? Yep, Cornet Rawl, not releasing. Chandra Rudolph wins that one again. Man, what a stud. He's got to be, if not the man of the match, got to be consideration for it. Chandra Rudolph. Oof, boy. I'm telling you, man. 66-15 off the clock. What a game indeed for Bulls fans. Yeah, the atmosphere when we're kicking butt, yeah. It's a lot of fun when they're kicking butt. All right, so the Bulls with a line out here once they kick it down the pitch. Success. Dylan Jalou is in there. That was him. So the entire bench is clear for both sides. And the maul, has it collapsed? They better get rid of it. It's a knock-on. Sharks win a penalty there. Or win a turnover, I should say. So the Bulls didn't handle that one very well. 67-15 second half action here. Currie Cup. The Bulls, with this point differential, will move to the top of the log on point differential. 2 for 2. 10 points, bonus points each weekend. And the Sharks will sink further down. Sharks are currently in next to last place. The province side has an 88-point differential, or 45-point differential. Yeah, the Sharks will wind up in last place after this game. Neil Diamond playing at Loftus. Touching you. Sweet Caroline.
Letting the Bulls have it ever so much.
I've been inclined. Oh, the crowd is really into it. All right, Sharks. Ball goes into the pipe. Dug out of the back by the young scrum half. Kick down the pitch. And that's going to find touch. That's a long kick. Put some boot behind that. Vusi Moyo launched that ball. $68-30 now. Coming towards the end of this one. Mercifully for the Sharks. Are the Bulls going to give up a garbage time try? Or will they score more points? That's what remains to be seen the last 11 and a half minutes. Bulls line out. Success to Manjesi. Chandra Rudolph feeds that ball back inside. Oh, nice tackle there. Counter. Come on, the Sharks have entered from the side. How can that not be a penalty? Cornet Raw picks it up. Entered from the side. I think it's showing a lot of leniency here to a crushed Shark side. Oops. Lost to footing again. Chamberlain back deep, picks that up inside of 22. And he's going to send it for touch. Didn't go very far. Farther than it looked. He's not happy with it, but that's further than I thought it went. 10.5 minutes remain. 59-0. Bulls out in front of this one, folks. Whew. Man, oh man, oh man. My goodness. Excuse me. How to play YMCA. Sharks. Jacques Murray. And the Bulls steal the line out. And here we go. They go wide. Jaco van der Walt. Out on the wing. Cornel Smith. Oh, Steben Hans tripped. The turf is slipping and everybody must be wet. This side entry here from the Sharks and no call again. How is that a penalty on the Bulls? The Sharks enter from the side. Come on, man. Sean Miller, quit giving away penalties. 9.5 minutes remain. Sharks get the ball back. I want that goose egg to stay on the board. Penalty advantage for the Sharks here as they drive forward. 71-22. Trying to dig the ball out. He's got it. Oops. Slip it on the... Everybody's falling turf, and they knocked it on, but it'll come back for the penalty advantage. Jumping across on the line out is the call. 8.5 minutes remain. Sharks now. Are they going to get points? Struggling for some respectability here. Manjesi is called for jumping across. Yep, definitely. Definitely a penalty there. It's the first mistake of the game, really, Manjesi. I think he knocked one on earlier, too. Wow. 72 minutes off the clock. Safari Outdoor adverts slipping by on the rolling bulletin board. Great place to shop, guys. Here's a line out for the Sharks about 10 meters out now. For deepest threat in ages. They overthrow it to Nick Hatton, and the ball comes loose. The Bulls have picked it up and tackled in the try zone. It's going to be a knock-on. It'll be a scrum to the Bulls now. The Sharks have pooched that opportunity. They pooched that opportunity. Uh-oh, who's down? Somebody getting treatment here. A little bit of pain. Looks like a prop. Jean-Andre Rudolph's still out there, folks. 8 minutes left. Well, one thing about this, definitely no man of the match candidates amongst the amongst the Sharks. All right, your man of the match here, folks. All right, here's your man of the match options. Your chance to pick the man of the match. Chris Smith was brilliant in this game, too. As was Jean-Andre Rudolph. Sintu Manjesi all making massive contributions. Clock is still stopped at 72:45 here in the second half. It'll be a scrub to the Bulls. Replacement scrum half Stephen Nell in there. We'll put it in the pipe. Yaku Fundaval waits at the back of the try zone to clear it. 73 minutes now. Clock is rolling. Scorecard updated. What do you mean updated? It's correct. Fine. Set. Puts it in there. Brought out of the back by Jean-Andre Nell. Who else? And there's Stephen Nell. He kicks it down the pitch. That ball goes all the way back to the 42-meter line. What a launch from a scrum half from his try line. And the Bulls finally make the tackle inside the 10-meter line on their side of the pitch. Cornet Raw offloads that ball. And Stedman Hunt's trying to strip the ball. The Blitzbach legend. Oh, there's a penalty against the Bulls. Stedman Hans is tired, ran into a player. So the Sharks are going to be playing advantage here now. Another advantage. Tap and go. So he's tackled inside of 22. Thought he was clever there. There's a new scrum half for the Sharks. Not enough space. 6 minutes remain. Jean-Andre Rudolph in on another tackle. Sharks still trying to put something on the board here. Bulls have better knuckle down here. They've held a big goose egg on them for 75 minutes. 6 phases now. There's a boot in the way. That's actually a knock-on, but he didn't call it. But they've been very generous with the Sharks here late. Oh, there's a no-arms tackle by Junior Pocamella and not releasing the ball, and the Sharks turn it over. My goodness. Yeah, the Sharks could consider the refugee program. No doubt about that. No doubt about that. My goodness. My goodness. Just ugly, folks. Just ugly. Ugh. One of the Sharks players getting some attention there. Bolter Chamberlain kicks it all the way across the other side of the pitch from the near side to the far side. Clock is still rolling. The crowd is in a great buoyant mood at Loftus. Lots of happy faces. Bulls taking their time. Whistle blows. Get over here, boys. These people dancing. Terrible dancers. They don't care. It's a huge, huge day. Line out successful. Bulls, Manjesi, Jaco van der Walt, and the Bulls come charging up to the 10-meter line, but the tackle's made there. Kicked over the top by Nell, down to about the 28-meter line. Bester has it. Oh, it's not Bester, it's Williams. Oh, nearly stolen there and there's Chandre Rudolph over top the ball. Did he get it? Nope. No clear release. Okay. So it's just sometimes he gets it, sometimes he doesn't. A little over 4 minutes remaining now. Penalty against the Bulls. Tino Mavaseri stretching his legs. All right, 76 minutes off the clock. Bulls out in front, 59-0. Yeah, the crowd deserves a try. Man of the match. How we doing up there? All right, line out to the Sharks, 25 meters away. Successful. You throw it across. Oh, and they run right into Junior Pocamela, who tries to strip the ball, but no success there. Sharks come to the near side. Sinto Manjesi was offside, not called. Yep, there's an advantage for being offside. Yep. Tap and go. And it's lost forward by the Sharks. There you go, knock on. He caught it. Sean Miller doing a really good job this game. He caught that knock on there. So, yep. Down to 3 minutes here. Keep the Sharks off the scoreboard is the mission now for the Bulls with 3 minutes left. Dim the lights, Natalie. Indeed. I didn't need this, did I? I've had this here the whole game. I don't think I ever needed it once. My goodness. My goodness. Two and a half minutes remain. You put the Pilchards out of their misery. Hendo, you still here? Did you leave? You've been very quiet. There he is. No pity tries. No pity tries here. Shut the door. Finish it off. Finish it off, folks. Coach. Behind. Under 2 minutes now. Nell puts it in the pipe for the Bulls. Bulls getting pushed back, but Jeandre Nell brings it out. Does the dummy. Goes over the 22. Jeandre Nell with a great carry there. Keeps the ball alive for the Bulls. Minute and a half left. Dulu driving forward, picking up 3 or 4 meters. Nell. Jaco van der Walt. Now, Van der Walt kicks the grubber through. The grubber chases on. Sharks can't get it. They trip over each other. If they wind up getting it anyway, it's a knock on. So there'll be a scrum out here with just a minute over left in the game. Oh, and now he's hurt. Williams hurt himself, running into his own teammate. Oh, sloppy play by the Sharks. Now they're killing each other. Now the Sharks are running in each other, man. Wow. My goodness, folks. Clock is stopped with 49 seconds left in the game. 49 seconds left on the clock. Hey, yeah, we're on camera. Yeah, looks like he's going to be okay. Joe Jett, I love rock and roll, playing at Loftus, and the crowd is into it. Yaku Williams injured himself on that play, but it looks like he's going to stay in the game. All right, Bulls just need to get this, run it around for a little bit, and then put it in a touch. End this game, put the Sharks out of the misery. You're very welcome, Paul DeClerc. Spread the word. Let people know about the channel. Crouch. Bind. Set. Last 40 seconds. And a penalty. Tap and go. That's a smart way. Just kill the clock. Oh, Yaku Fundervalt. And there's Steben Hans finds some space over midfield. He offloads it, hands it back. Bulls now. Still driving. Advantage for offside. The Bulls playing a penalty here, so they're going to be able to end this game. The Sharks will not get the ball back in this game. They go wide over the top on the far side. Tarrant is on the loose. Tarrant, he's in. The Bulls score again. The Bulls score again. JJ Thrawn. Wow. And the hooter goes off as the Bulls score again. My goodness. Unbelievable. Man, oh man. What a great try. Imagine if Jakob's foot had not been in touch. Man, this would be a 70-point game right now. You're very welcome. Be sure to hit the like button, folks. Not a lot of people hitting the like button. That's frustrating. Conversion's no good. And that's the game. 64-0 Bulls. Wow. So who'd you guys pick? Jeandre Rudolph, 64 votes, is the man of the match. Chris Smith was close. Wow. That's going to do it, folks. Thanks for being here. You'll be redirected over to the at my news channel. You're going to be redirected over there, so automatic. But that won't start for an hour, so if you want to go over there, you go over there. But we'll do the news in an hour on my regional channel. All right, thanks for being here, folks. Bulls 64, Sharks 0. We'll be back tomorrow for the Griquas versus the Cavaliers from Kimberly. Thanks for being here, folks. Wow. Elsa, Smith, Elsa, Rudolph, Jacobs, Rudolph, Cornell Smith, and JJ Thrawn. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 tries. What a day for the Bulls. What an absolute killer. Tough break for the Sharks. All right, guys. Thanks a lot. We'll catch you the next time here. Oh, scoreboard's off, but not the tries. That's backwards. There we go. Tries are off. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. And have a lovely, lovely day. All right? Wow. Man, oh, man.